What's up, Patriots? Axel here of AxTruth.com, and this is where I cut through the bullshit. I want you to listen to your resident joke, Biden, what he said about the gas prices, and I'm going to give you my commentary after it.
How long is it fair to expect American drivers and drivers around the world to pay that premium for this war?
As long as it takes. So Russia cannot, in fact, defeat Ukraine and move beyond Ukraine.
Okay. As long as it takes. With the war in Ukraine with Russia, has to do with our gas prices here in America. Let me just say this to the slow people that wasn't paying attention because the Ashkenazi Khazarian mafia did not inform you, and that America was energy independent under Trump. We were energy independent under Trump. We was exporting oil under Trump. When Joe Biden came in, he shut down the Keystone Pipeline, and he stopped the drilling. So we're no longer drilling. We're no longer going to drill and be energy independent. We're now going to import. We're going to buy oil from the exchange. We'll import it in instead of us exporting oil. That's why gas was so cheap. So this bullshit that he just said about as long as it takes. My last video, didn't I tell you all this shit was manufactured? Manufactured by resident Joe Biden. You know, the motherfuckers that sit out here. I'm gonna have to use this language right now. I'm gonna have to use it because I'm so pissed, because I look at the bullshit I went through with my family, and still go through the bullshit with them. You know, because I supported America first. And America first happens to be the country where I live in. I want my country first. I'm never going to reject that and say, oh, no, I'm against the country that I live in. I hate the country that I live in. I don't like my freedom. No, I'm not a fool like that. I'm not a slave. But see, the bullshit that I went through with my family and all, you know, the how I was shunned and talked about and all this shit. And now that Joe Biden is in there, when they were celebrating, my cousin had the little party and they was wearing the pearl necklaces for Kamala Harris and all that bullshit. And now we have high ass gas, high food, rents going up, a housing crisis, the dollar's failing, all this shit going on, and everybody's sitting around like this. Like they pretending like they don't see what's going on, pretending like everything's all good and great. Everything's good as gravy. We don't mind paying $80 for one bag of groceries, because at least the Democrats in charge. We had Trump out of there. I'd rather be starving than picking cotton on the plantation. Long as that big fat racist white supremacist is not in there no more, and my feelings ain't hurt no more. That's the bullshit. You see, I mean, every time, I mean, it's comical that I sit up here and think about the shit I went through with my family members. I know a lot of y'all can relate to it, because you decided to vote for a candidate that was talking about putting your country first and closing the border and not allowing any and everything coming over here, because we don't have unlimited resources here. And now the Supreme Court reversed that Trump's policy about Mexico keeping these people that are wanting to just walk in, you know, in the pandemic that we still have. There's still COVID, because, you know, some people still wearing the mask and all that, you know. So, but the people coming across the border, they ain't masked up, they ain't getting any kind of inoculations or anything, so we can bring them on in. We have a housing crisis, we have a rental crisis going on, but those people that are coming across the border, they're going to be housed somewhere, by hook or by crook. See, The bullshit that I went through with my family, the bullshit that all of y'all went through with your family members about Trump's policies and shit. Now you see what's going on when they in the chair, no matter how they got in there. And them same people will look you in your face and not even apologize and say, you know what, I was wrong. One person did that was my sister. That was the only person that they say, you know, I apologize, I'm sorry. You was right. And I say it wasn't about being right. All I was trying, anything I say, go look it up. Go look and research it for yourself. But see, another thing, you know, I couldn't support the Democrat Party or anything about them when they are promoting child fucking, pedophilia. That's what they're about. Sexualizing children. See, when I saw that and I read that and I saw what they were about with the child trafficking and everything, I saw it in writing. You see it, you can't unsee it. I'm not going to pretend like that's not what they're doing when I know they're passing laws that makes it legal for an adult to have sex with a child long as they're within 10 years of that child's age. In California, they did that. So if you have a 11-year-old boy, a 21-year-old man can have sex with that child. If that child is 14, a 24-year-old can have 24, 23, 21, 20-year-old can have sex. Who out here want their children having sex at 11, 10, 12, 14? So, because I am a survivor of child rape as a kid. I'm supposed to pretend I don't see that and support the party that's trying to normalize this and make it legal to do to children. See, that's why I can't, when it comes to that part, that's the part, like when it comes to my family members, I can look them dead in the face and not even be bothered with trying to wait on them for an apology or anything about how they treated me, because I decided not to go with the child fucking agenda. And they all know what happened to me. You see? But you know what? God is in control. God put me on my path to do the mission that I do, to say the things that I say, to wake up the people on what's really going on. Because right now, you know, this is a battle between good and evil. There are no sides but good or evil. Pick a side. Ain't no parties. The one party that is controlling things is the demonic, satanic party. But on the right, since they lean on each other, the right can't exist without, the Republicans can't exist without the Democrats. The Republicans allow the Democrats to do whatever the hell they're doing, so they're just as complicit. So you either be on the side of good or evil. Good is the side is where the light is, the light of truth. Truth stands alone. Evil is the side of lies. And real eyes recognize real lies. Everyone have a great day. Be blessed. Put your comments below. Tell me what you think about Joe Biden saying, you know, hey, this is going, gas price is going to be like this as long as it takes. You see what I'm talking about? As long as it takes. And that means until they destroy the American economy and the middle class. Destroy this country, because that's what they're trying to do. Destroy it. Are we going to allow it? Are you going to be a sheep? You going to be one of the monkeys on the hamster wheel? Join me tonight at 8:30 p.m., 9 o'clock, live on every network but ScrewTube. Peace out, everyone.